Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing something just a little bit different. I've never made a video on Dragon Blocks, but this is just a video game, good lord. This is a Roblox game that I've been playing a lot recently. Um, it was never really like what it is now, back in the past. This game has transformed into something really fun and really addicting. Now, my kind of the drive to play the game has died down a lot because I've kind of done everything that I want to do. But I figured I'd make like a little tip video just for the newcomers to this game because this game is very underrated. It averages about 2,000 players a day, but it is still a really fun game, and I really recommend you guys playing it. So the armor that you see I have on right now is called a Mecha Jacket Top. This is the Mecha armor. You get this from a raid, and I'll talk about the raids here in a little bit. But my gear, I'm not relatively in game. I'm kind of just like late mid game because my gear is kind of I haven't really situated all my gear yet. But we're looking at some just kind of older items in here. This is what I hate this color. I need to get a new color for it, but right now, see, my Kaioken's times 12, and I haven't really done many of the missions, because whenever I first started playing this game, I didn't really play it correctly. But we are going to get into a little guide so you guys don't make the same mistakes that I did that kind of hurt my progress. So first, what's going to happen is you're going to just spawn here, and you're going to see these portals right here. Now, if you're an AFK player or you're just going to be playing, normally, these won't really matter to you if you play normally. But if you do AFK, the cool thing about this game is that you don't need a single macro and you don't need a single auto clicker or anything at all, no scripts or nothing. You just go right into this auto AFK world and it'll do everything for you. But the best way to do it is with a macro, of course. This right here is only going to give you a small boost. These right here are okay. Of course, like for starter players that are just now getting into the game, you want to go through these. But if you go to the worlds over here, you're going to see this world right here called Crimson Planet and also Droid Planet. Where Crimson Planet has really good places for AFK, but I won't really get into that. That's something, that's just kind of for a niche community that really do go into AFK. Now, what we're going to look at right now are the quests. What's going to happen? You're more likely going to go to Mark right here. I think you might start at Piccolo, but go to Mark, and you're just going to get your quests. Go through the quests. I mean, like, they're really important. They give you pretty good rewards, and they're very important. So go through that, and also go over here to the Kaioken trainer. Make sure to pick up the Kaioken right here. You'll go ahead, check progress, learn Kaioken. It's going to make sure that, you get the Kaioken. Of course, if you watch Dragon Ball, it's a multiplier for all of your abilities. And the more times you use it, the more times you can upgrade it. Because I'm at times 12 right now. You guys will have Kaioken just normally. Now, after that, make your way over here. So just from the starting area, go over to Kame's house right here. And this is where you're going to get your first fusion earrings. So literally just talk to Goku right here, and it's going to give you a fusion. And basically, well, my fusion's not that one. But you click this little button up here, and it's going to give you a fusion. Now, this is Broly, well, Robot Broly. I'm pretty sure this is the best fusion in the game. But, this fusion right here, I think I still have them on me. Maybe, yeah, this is basically what it's going to give you right here. It's just going to be a good boost up in power level. Now, after that, you're going to have to grind, of course, to get, prestiges and things so you can get other forms. There's a magnitude amount of forms. I mean, it is insane how many forms are in this game. You got these right here, and you got these right here, but these don't really matter. Now, what I do highly recommend, which, I won't get into that on the video, but there is a trade server. Now, the only reason why I got crazily addicted to this game is because of the trade server. You don't really have to spend any Robux on the game. The number one currency in the game is Gold Zenny, and the more items you get, the more you can take in here and sell it in the booths. And you can kind of get any item in the game for free. technically. It's just going to take a lot of gold zenny. But let me go and tell you, if you come over here and you spend if you spend just the normal 350 Robux on 800 gold, this 800 gold can get you some of the best items in the game. If you guys are free to, or pay to play to win, which I was, of course. So some things that I do not recommend doing. This is kind of for the people, like I said, for the AFK. Now the auto AFK it helps, but it's also how you get power level. Now my power level is incredibly low right now because I've rebirthed a lot, and I've rebirthed up to what I can. Every time you rebirth, it takes away your power level. So just make sure to be diligent on that. Make sure, if you're gonna go do a raid or you're gonna be doing like farming, don't rebirth. Just keep your power level up so you can kill stuff a lot quicker. For another tip, I really do recommend, like I said, go through quests, get Kaioken, get the free fusion over there. I really do recommend just kind of just exploring the map, understanding where the bosses are. Now the Shamrock boss is part of the event right now. I do recommend going around because the bosses drop gear. Now, whenever you do get up to the level to kill Baby Vegeta, I do recommend farming Baby Vegeta to get his armor. I'll see if he drops any. He might. I don't know if he'll drop any or not. But basically, you kill them and oh, I think this is a good example. They'll drop a chest and Baby Vegeta's mask. Not a good drop, but still, that was a really good example. Bosses drop stuff. Now, whenever a boss dies, a little chest spawns. If you don't interact with the chest, you're not going to get the thing out of it. One mistake that I made was not always checking where I killed the boss, or going back to where the boss spawn was and checking that area. I highly, highly, highly recommend always going back so you can get the items. Now, of course, I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to upgrade it into here, and that's going to put it into my gear. Always upgrade your gear. All of the gear has a set bonus. Right now, I'm working towards the mecha helmet to get the set bonus, so, I can be stronger. And, every piece of gear has RNG for its stats. Every item in this game, except for a select few, has RNG. My energy scythe has very bad stats. It doesn't have much. It has poor crit damage. The crit chance is nowhere to be seen, and it has health and accuracy rating. It's really bad, but I like it. I need to get me a new scythe. But all of these items, even though they all start out with the same thing, except for this one because it's upgraded, they all start out with basically the exact same thing. They're going to have different stats. There's RNG on those stats, so just make sure you're looking out. Now, right now, this energy blade is starting out pretty well. Has weapon damage, but it's probably not going to be the best. You know, it just is. It probably won't. Also, another thing, these scrolls right here. Always use your scrolls smartly. You're not going to have this many scrolls whenever you first start playing the game. And whenever you're going to use a scroll, it's going to have a time limit. So just make sure that you use your scrolls diligently. Don't pop a 15-minute scroll and be AFK for 10 of it, You want to, use your AFK, not AFK, use your scrolls very wisely. Now, I can't really think of any more tips, to be completely honest with you. The game is pretty straightforward. It's easy. Just go around, kill stuff, get forms, transform, and it's an underrated game, but it is really fun. I enjoy it. I really, really enjoy the game. It's fun. And yeah, guys, that's really about it. If any of this information is kind of useless, I do apologize. It's just those were some of the mistakes that I made when I first started playing the game. So I just wanted to make sure that no one else did it. Oh yeah, this is sick. Yeah, the voice, dude, just the stuff in this game sounds so good. Like, it is such an underrated game. It's so fun. I really enjoy it. I love this game. It's fun. Not sponsored at all. It's just a really fun game. I really enjoy it. I'm also a Dragon Ball fan. Huge Dragon Ball fan, so. But yeah, guys, this is kind of it, and I will catch you guys in the next video at some point in time.